Imagine waking up one morning feeling different, like something extraordinary is just around the corner, but you can't quite put your finger on it. You notice a little extra spring in your step. Your morning coffee tastes better, and you're not just dragging yourself out of bed anymore. You're not sure why, but for the first time in a long time, you feel genuinely hopeful. What if I told you that these subtle changes might be signaling something much bigger? Now, you might be wondering, why focus on the signs? Well, often we're told to look for spiritual or emotional changes as indicators of divine intervention. But God also speaks through our physical experiences, through our bodies and our environment. Recognizing these signs can give us tangible confirmation that we're on the right path, especially during times when our faith is tested and our spirit feels weary. Think about those days when everything feels aligned, your health, your energy, your surroundings, and you just know deep down that something special is on the horizon. These aren't just coincidences, they're whispers from God, nudging you towards your true potential. So, whether you've been feeling stuck, lost, or simply out of touch with your purpose, today's discussion is for you. Stay tuned as we explore 7 undeniable physical signs that your comeback is not just coming, it's already unfolding. Let's discover together how these signs manifest in our lives and how we can be more attentive to God's gentle guidance every day. Remember, this isn't just about waiting for big miracles to happen. It's about recognizing the small, everyday miracles that pave the way to our greatest comebacks. Are you ready to see where these signs are leading you? When we talk about a comeback, especially in the context of our faith, we're not just referring to bouncing back or getting back on your feet after a setback. A God-ordained comeback is about something much greater. It's about being elevated, transformed, and renewed in ways that go beyond our usual understanding of recovery. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly do I mean by a God-ordained comeback? Well, it's a transformative process that God orchestrates, leading you not just to where you were before, but to new heights, new opportunities, and new strengths that you might never have discovered otherwise. It's about stepping into a role or a state that God has specifically prepared for you, one that often comes after a period of trial or difficulty. Let's take a moment to consider the story of Job from the Bible. Job lost everything: his wealth, his family, his health. Yet, his comeback was nothing short of miraculous. God restored to Job all that he had lost, and then some, doubling his previous fortunes, and blessing the latter part of his life, even more than the beginning. Job's story is a prime example of a divine comeback, showing us that when God brings you back, he brings you back stronger. Or consider Joseph, who was sold into slavery by his own brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned. But through all these hardships, Joseph held onto his faith. The end of his story? He was elevated to become the second most powerful man in Egypt, saving nations from famine. His comeback wasn't just a return to normal. It was a monumental rise to a place of influence and purpose that only God could have orchestrated. In our own lives, a God-ordained comeback might not look as dramatic as Job's or Joseph's, but the essence is the same. It's about God turning our trials into triumphs. It's about Him setting us up for a future that glorifies Him and fulfills His purpose in ways we could never imagine. So, as we discuss the physical signs of such a comeback, remember, these aren't just random changes. They are indicators that God is actively working in your life, molding circumstances, and aligning opportunities in preparation for something extraordinary. A divine comeback is characterized by several key elements: restoration, elevation, and purpose. Each aspect is crucial. Restoration brings back what was lost or repairs what was broken. Elevation lifts you higher than you've been before, often in status, perspective, or spirituality. Purpose aligns you with God's will, giving your comeback a deeper meaning and a focus that serves not just you, but those around you. As we move forward today, I invite you to think about these elements in your own life. Are you seeing signs of restoration? Are there areas where you feel you're being lifted or elevated? What about purpose? Is there a newfound sense or reinvigoration of why you do what you do? Hold these thoughts as we explore the 7 signs that may indicate your comeback is on the horizon. Let's dive in and see how these signs manifest in real life, providing us with tangible proof that God's hand is indeed at work. Let's get started. One of the most profound signs that a divine comeback is on the horizon can be a sudden improvement in your health. Imagine this. You've been struggling with an illness or chronic condition for months, maybe even years, and then, out of nowhere, you start to feel better. Your energy returns, the pain diminishes, and the doctors are baffled but pleased with your unexpected recovery. It's like a breath of fresh air has been breathed into your life. This isn't just about feeling a little better after a cold. We're talking about significant, noticeable changes that seem almost miraculous. For many, this can feel like a clear message from God that something big is about to happen, that He is literally healing you in preparation for the new chapters ahead. It's as if God is renewing your strength so that you can handle the blessings and tasks He's preparing to lay in your path. Why is this sign so impactful? Because our health is often the foundation upon which we build our ability to pursue dreams and fulfill our God-given purposes. When our health is restored, it's not just our body that gets a boost. Our spirits are lifted too. We feel more capable, more confident, and ready to step into whatever God has planned for us. So, if you've recently experienced a turnaround in your health that you can't quite explain scientifically, consider it might be more than just a happy coincidence. It could very well be a sign that your comeback is being set into motion. This is a moment to not only celebrate your improved health, but also to prepare your heart and mind for what's next. God could be gearing you up for something bigger than you've ever imagined, just like He did with many heroes in the Bible whose stories we turn to for inspiration. Now, let's talk about another remarkable sign that your comeback is near: restorative sleep patterns. Have you ever gone through periods where you toss and turn all night, your mind racing with worries and uncertainties? It's exhausting, isn't it? But then, suddenly, you begin to sleep peacefully through the night. You wake up feeling refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to take on the day. This change in your sleep pattern can be a very tangible sign that God is at work in your life. Sleep, as we all know, is vital for our physical and mental health. It's the time when our bodies heal, our brains consolidate memories, and we recharge for the next day. So, when your sleep dramatically improves, it's like God is resetting your internal systems, preparing you for the new challenges and opportunities ahead. Think about what restorative sleep gives you beyond just feeling less tired. It enhances your focus, improves your mood, and boosts your energy levels. All these changes are essential if you're about to step into a major life comeback. They equip you to handle whatever comes your way with a clearer mind and a stronger heart. So, if you notice that your nights are suddenly filled with peaceful slumber after a long period of restless sleep, take a moment to consider what it means. This isn't just a small shift, it's a profound restoration. It's as if God is saying, "Rest now, for tomorrow you rise to new heights." This newfound rest could very well be your sign that the stage is being set for something extraordinary in your life. Embrace this gift of rest, for it is perhaps one of the clearest signs that your divine comeback is just around the corner. Moving on to our third sign, let's discuss increased energy and vitality. Have you ever woken up one morning feeling a surge of energy that you haven't felt in years? It's like all of a sudden, you're infused with vitality, ready to tackle tasks you've been putting off, engaging more actively with your community, or perhaps even starting new projects. This isn't just a good day, it's a renewed sense of life coursing through your veins. This boost in energy and vitality can be a clear indicator that God is preparing you for your comeback. When God energizes us, it's not just about helping us get through our daily chores. It's about equipping us with the strength and enthusiasm needed for the greater tasks at hand. It's as if He's powering up our spiritual batteries, getting us ready for the impactful roles we're meant to play. Why does this sign matter so much? Because with increased energy, our entire outlook on life can change. We feel more optimistic, more driven, and yes, more capable of moving forward into the future God has laid out for us. It's about more than just physical stamina. It's about spiritual and emotional rejuvenation as well. So if you find yourself suddenly filled with a new zest for life, take a moment to consider its timing and impact. This isn't merely a fleeting boost. It's potentially a divine uplift, preparing you for new adventures, new challenges, and a profound comeback. It's God's way of telling you, get ready, because I have big plans for you. Embrace this energy, channel it into your passions and projects, and watch as God's plans for you unfold in exciting and life-changing ways. Next up is a sign that might seem a bit unusual at first, but it's incredibly telling: a noticeable glow or radiance. Have you ever met someone who just seemed to light up the room with their presence? Or perhaps you've looked in the mirror recently and noticed that your own complexion is brighter, your eyes clearer, and you just have this overall glow about you. This isn't just about good skincare. It's something deeper, something more profound. This radiance often manifests when you're in alignment with God's purpose for your life. It's as if the joy and peace that come from walking in His ways can't help but shine outwardly. This glow is more than skin deep. It's spiritual. It's a visible sign that God is doing a new thing in your life, transforming you from the inside out and preparing you for a significant comeback. Why is this glow important? Because it's a testament to the health and vitality of your spirit. Just as our faces can reflect our physical health, they can also mirror the health of our soul. When we are filled with hope, peace, and joy, it shows. People notice, often before they even speak to us. They can see a difference, a light in us that wasn't there before. So, if you or someone close to you notices that you're looking different, more alive, and vibrant, take it as a hopeful sign. It might just be that you are being prepared for a great comeback. God might be setting the stage to not only change your life, but also to make you a beacon of hope and light for others to see. Embrace this radiant change and let it be a reminder of the powerful work God is doing in and through you. Now, let's explore our fifth sign: enhanced physical strength and endurance. This isn't just about feeling strong enough to go for a run or hit the gym. It's about enduring through situations that once seemed too tough to handle. Perhaps you've noticed lately that you're not as tired as you used to be after a long day, or that tasks which would have worn you out before now feel surprisingly manageable. This newfound strength is a significant indicator that God might be preparing you for bigger tasks ahead. It's like He's fortifying you physically to ensure you're ready for the challenges and opportunities that come with your divine comeback. When we talk about endurance, we're not just referring to physical stamina, but also the resilience to push through life's challenges without losing faith or focus. Why is this physical sign so crucial? Because the path to a comeback often requires more than just mental and spiritual readiness. It demands physical resilience. Whether it's long hours needed to launch a new project or the energy to reconnect and rebuild relationships, having that extra strength and endurance can make all the difference. So, if you find yourself marveling at your own increased capacity to handle the physical demands of your daily life, consider it a possible signal that you are being primed for a significant shift. This strength is a tool, a gift from God, equipped to help you undertake His plans for your life with vigor and perseverance. Take this sign as a call to action. Prepare yourself, stay disciplined, and use this strength to propel yourself forward. It's a clear message from God. You are stronger than you think, and with this strength, you can accomplish great things. Let this be the fuel that drives you towards your epic comeback. Now let's dive into our sixth sign, clearer senses. Imagine waking up one day to find that your senses are sharper. Maybe the colors around you seem brighter, sounds are more distinct, and flavors more vivid. This isn't just a fleeting moment of clarity. It's like a veil has been lifted, enhancing how you perceive the world around you. This sharpening of senses can be a profound signal from God, indicating that you're being prepared for a new chapter in your life. It's as though He is enhancing your ability to receive and interpret the signs He's placing in your path, ensuring you don't miss the guidance He's offering. With clearer senses, you're better equipped to navigate through life's complexities and to appreciate the nuances of His plans for you. Why should we pay attention to this sign? Because it's not just about physical perception, it's also symbolic of a greater spiritual awareness. As your senses become keener, you may find yourself more attuned to God's presence and more sensitive to the needs of those around you. This heightened awareness can help you better understand your role in God's plan and how you can serve others effectively. So, if you notice that your sensory experiences are more intense and that you're more aware of the little details in life, take it as an encouraging nod from above. It might just mean that you're being honed and refined for what's next. This clarity isn't just meant for your benefit. It's a tool to better connect you with the world and with God's mission for you. Embrace this enhanced perception as a gift. It's preparing you not just to witness your comeback, but to play an active, aware role in the unfolding divine plan. And finally, our seventh sign is experiencing an unusual calmness in your presence. Think about those moments when, despite the chaos around you or the stressors of daily life, you find yourself remarkably calm and centered. This isn't just about having a good day or being in a good mood. It's a profound sense of peace that pervades your being, influencing not just your emotions, but also those around you. This kind of calmness can be a powerful indicator that God is preparing you for something big. It's as though He is grounding your spirit, fortifying you against the storms you might face as you step into your comeback. This divine peace is a reminder that no matter what happens, you are under His protection and guidance. Why is this sign so significant? Because maintaining calm in the face of trials is not just a personal benefit. It's a testament to the strength and stability that God is building within you. It demonstrates to others that you are anchored, not by your circumstances, but by your faith. This kind of calmness can be incredibly impactful, serving as a living testimony of God's reassuring presence in your life. So, if you find yourself unusually serene, take a moment to reflect on this tranquility. Consider it a sign that you are being equipped to handle whatever comes your way with grace and assurance. It's not just about being unflappable. It's about embodying the peace that comes from knowing you are in God's hands. Embrace this calmness. Let it fill you and guide you. It's a clear signal that your comeback is being orchestrated by none other than God Himself, setting you up to shine brightly no matter the challenges ahead. As we've explored these signs that a divine comeback is on the horizon, it's essential not just to recognize them, but also to actively prepare for what's coming. So, how do we ready ourselves for this significant shift in our lives? Here are some key steps to ensure you are fully equipped for your God-ordained comeback. First and foremost, deepen your spiritual foundation. This means increasing your prayer life, spending more time in the Word, and perhaps fasting. These practices draw you closer to God, enhance your understanding of His will, and strengthen your faith, crucial elements as you prepare for your comeback. Think of this as aligning your spiritual compass, ensuring you're moving in the direction God intends for you. Next, focus on your emotional resilience. Comebacks, while exciting, can also be challenging. They often require us to step out of our comfort zones and face uncertainties. Cultivating emotional strength is about learning to trust God's timing. It involves managing stress and anxiety through healthy outlets and possibly seeking support from a community or counselor. Remember, it's okay to lean on others. We're not meant to navigate our journeys alone. On a more practical level, start organizing your life to accommodate new opportunities. This might mean setting clear goals, perhaps even writing them down in a planner. Consider what skills you might need to sharpen or new ones you might need to acquire. Look around. Maybe it's time to declutter your physical and digital spaces, or to set up a dedicated area in your home for study or work. Don't overlook your physical health. A strong body supports a strong spirit. Regular exercise, adequate sleep, and nutritious eating are all part of being fit for whatever comes your way. Treat your body as the temple of the Holy Spirit and keep it ready for the tasks God is preparing for you. Lastly, stay open to the signs and guidance God sends your way. Sometimes, the path to our comeback isn't as straightforward as we'd like. Being receptive means tuning into the subtle ways God speaks to us, whether it's through other people, unexpected opportunities, or even our own intuition, which is often influenced by the Holy Spirit. In conclusion, preparing for your comeback is about being proactive in your spiritual, emotional, practical, and physical life domains. It's about setting the stage for God to move freely in and through you. So, as you notice these signs we've talked about, take deliberate steps to ready yourself. You're not just waiting passively. You're actively participating in the unfolding of God's marvelous plan for your life. Remember, every step you take in preparation is a step closer to that incredible comeback. God has amazing things in store for you, and as you prepare, do so with joy and anticipation, knowing that the best is yet to come. Well, we've covered a lot of ground today, discussing 7 clear, physical signs that might indicate God is setting you up for a spectacular comeback. From sudden improvements in health to an unusual calmness in your presence, each sign is a whisper from God, reassuring you that He's actively working in your life, readying you for what's next. As we wrap up, I want to encourage each of you to reflect on these signs in your own life. Have you noticed any of them recently? Maybe you felt a surge of energy, or perhaps you're enjoying the deepest sleep you've had in years. These aren't just coincidences. They're potential indicators of God's hand at work. Remember, a divine comeback is not just about bouncing back. It's about catapulting forward into a future that surpasses your past. So, take these signs as encouragement and confirmation that something extraordinary is on the horizon for you. And as you prepare, keep nurturing your faith, strengthening your spirit, and aligning your life with God's will. I also want to hear from you. Which of these signs have you experienced? Share your stories in the comments below. Your testimony could be the very thing that inspires someone else to hold on and watch expectantly for their own comeback. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who needs this message, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more uplifting and inspirational content. Your support means the world to us, and it helps us continue to bring messages of hope and transformation to everyone. Thank you so much for joining me today. Stay blessed, stay expectant, and prepare to be amazed by what God has in store for you. The best is indeed yet to come. Until next time, take care and keep the faith.